Hello friends, welcome to Akulmach Live, and today we have a very interesting subject to discuss, and that is about the electric vehicle. In order to improve the air quality and generally the pollution that we find around ourselves, we have to basically follow all the processes of the best practices of not polluting our environment. And our cars, our personal vehicles are one of the major pollutant because we use petrol and diesel vehicles for our personal transport. Other big area is the aeroplanes and also the trains. So as a country, each country has taken a task of reducing their pollution, and electric vehicle is something which we have to adopt to. And we know that the Indian Prime Minister has already taken a very stiff target, considering India is a large country. India is a country with 140 billion people, 1.4 crore people. That's if we have to put it in both calculations. So there is a huge target, and that also requires change in our attitude, our personal attitude as citizens of this country. Because if we actually change our personal attitude, then only we can actually improve and follow through the government policies. Now the government policies, let's talk about government policies. There are two things which have happened recently, and one is a old information and something new happening in that arena, and that is related to Tesla. Although there are a lot of local electric vehicles manufacturers in India, also the usual electric vehicle manufacturers like all the usual manufacturers are also bringing out the electric vehicle like Tata and Maruti and Hyundai. So these vehicles are available in India already. Electric vehicles are not old in India. The history of electric vehicle in India is almost like 3 decades. But the electric vehicles have the issues like range and how where to charge, etc. Not many charge stations, etc. So there are limitations. It's not. I mean, it costs a bomb first of all to own, and then it does not serve the multi-purpose that the Indian families are looking for. So Tesla is a prominent player. In fact, they reignited the EV revolution. And if Tesla is not present in India, although they are present in China, it is not going to help us. In fact, Tesla being present in India is going to basically stir up the whole competitive environment and will bring competitiveness for other players also. So if this is the case, then there are issues with Tesla coming to India. In fact, we have been hearing that Tesla is going to be in India since last 4 years, and Elon Musk had announced that the Tesla will be entering and will be shifting the Giga factory to India, right? Because Tesla, although it produces the cars, but they also have done a lot of R&D in terms of producing the battery. Because an electric vehicle, it's mostly the battery technology which plays a major role, because if we have to increase the range, we need to have a very efficient battery. So there are a lot of solutions being talked about. It has to be optimum, it has to be price sensitive, and it has to be available. So these are the things which are affecting us, and therefore if Tesla comes with the battery solution, then we will have a viable competitive environment in India. All right. So considering this whole thing, we have been hearing that Tesla will be entering the market, and they are entering the market, but they have not set up their shop yet. Various reasons. The second thing is the government announced recently that they are going to shift every citizen on the electric vehicle. Government of India has announced. It was a very candid statement by the minister in an interview, but I think I'm trying to now decode what is going on here. And then second news is that the Tesla is now scouting for land in India to set up their factories in India. So many of these things are coinciding, and therefore some of these things may have to be taken in context. So we have been waiting for Tesla to come in so that they can bring in various solutions. We need not only vehicles, we need charge stations at different locations. We need all kinds of charging points like slow charge, fast charge, etc., etc. So now Tesla has started looking for. So what was preventing Tesla to come into India all these years? Because the announcement was made in 2020, but now we have started 2024, and now they started looking for the land. What was so difficult? I think one of the conditions that the Indian government had imposed is that Tesla first shift their factory from China to India. That was a condition, in order to provide all kinds of shops for Tesla. There could be tax havens, tax bracket, long-term tax relief to be given. The cost of the car is quite expensive, as you know that in US it's one of the premium car. I mean, in that cost that you buy Tesla electric car, you may probably buy a Mercedes also. So if you have that kind of money, even in US, you will end up. It is a dilemma. Which car you have to take? Is it the Mercedes, or is it the Tesla electric vehicle, which will have a limited range? Mercedes will have all kinds of range, and there are petrol stations everywhere, etc., etc. So these are the things which are happening all around us, and especially these two things, which is minister making an announcement that they want to ensure or they want to make policies which will ensure that every Indian will have a electric vehicle. I mean, they will shift from petrol and diesel vehicle to electric vehicle. A large population of the world shifting from electric vehicle to diesel vehicle is a big thing, because 1.4 billion people shifting to electric vehicle, almost 20% of the population will be very, very environment conscious, and that will help Indian government to achieve their target, which they have agreed upon in front of the global community. So personal cars, vehicles will shift to electric cars, and Tesla coming into India will play a major role. So that is number one. And number two is that it is coinciding with Tesla now looking for land in various locations. Each state government is now basically trying to see that Tesla come into their state. They are actually offering all kinds of benefit to Tesla, that they should come to India, into their state, set up their shop here, etc., etc. So this is something which is happening, and I thought I will talk about it today morning to kickstart this week with this information. So do let me know if you are excited, or will you shift your own beloved, well-maintained your SUV with a Tesla car. Do let me know, and I look forward to receiving your comments. So friends, thanks for joining me live. I will catch you soon in the next business stream on Akulmach Live. Until then, bye bye and take care.